Hey there. Welcome, welcome. We're back. We're going to do some more RimWorld Odyssey today. I'm not going to bother recapping what happened last time. What happened last time is we tried the DLC and it didn't go very well. Because I didn't know what we were doing. Or what the scenario was going to look like. But now we know. Now we know. And after thinking about it, I have a little bit of a plan. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a plan. So, we're going to start again with Odyssey. Drive to Survive, Cassandra Classic. You can do reload anytime. Hopefully we won't have to reload anytime. The seed is pirate. That feels oddly appropriate, so we're going to keep that. I have a little bit planned. So first of all, I was thinking, and I realized, because I was like, you know, they use solar panels in space. Why can't we do that? We can do that, actually. We can do that. I realized you can just put stuff on the outside of the grav ship. And I was like, why can't we put cannons on the grav ship? I was like, oh yeah, we can. We can just put turrets on the grav ship. That actually is entirely possible. So, that's all good. I think the smart option is going to be to get plants. Get a plants person. We're going to want to get batteries first, I think. For our research, I think we're going to need to get batteries first. And then I think we can probably proceed with a general plan of like filling up the batteries as much as we can. Going out to space wherever as needed. And then literally just deconstructing our generators and rebuilding them. That might be the only thing that we can do. Because we want to get hydroponics on the inside of the ship so we don't starve. But we need the solar lamp for that. That's the issue. So we're definitely going to need at least either a plants person or a hunter. And the hunter cannot be good at anything else except maybe cooking. I kind of hate all of this already. Dixon here's not bad. She can be a hunter. She's not good for anything else except for medical. So she's a hunter and a doctor. That's honestly a pretty good combo. That's a pretty good combo. I'll put her up here for now. This guy's going straight to the bottom. He's awful. Intellectual is not bad. Getting intellectual right away is not bad. And she has decent construction and cooking. Oh, she might actually be... She can be a chef, if necessary. Because we can also just do nutrient paste. So cooking is not entirely necessary. But 5 construction is not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. Construction is very important, so... If we can get that, that'd be awesome. But it doesn't look like we're getting that. This person's just awful. A coma child, that makes sense. No skills at all, except for social. This is honestly not a great start. This might be our team. Dixon can hunt and react as our doctor. I guess Phoebe here would be our construction. Construction 5 is the highest we can get. That's gonna be a pain. That's gonna be a real pain, but high intellectual will let us move quickly. Actually, they both have high intellectual, so we don't really need Grant or Tambor. Although she's gonna be so busy, I don't know that she'll have time. She's gonna be doing so much construction, I don't know that she's gonna have time. I'm almost tempted to say hear me out. on Odette. She has high social, which means that she can help recruit people. She doesn't have good intellectual, but she's passionate about it. And so if we put her on intellectual, she'll eventually be better than everyone else. Eventually. It's going to be a long eventually, but she'll eventually be better. Same with plants. Like, we can just have her... She can just, like, plant the rice. It's not that big of a deal. Right? Because she still has better plants than everyone else on the board. So this is a huge investment. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's a huge investment. And it is highly likely to backfire. But that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I'll hear no complaints. Meet potential girl. Oh boy. Where's Franklin Richards when you need him? Oh lord. The power scaling has already started. Ooh, I don't feel like we're getting as many resources this time. That's alright. I'm gonna order all that to be hauled. Allow. Let them start hauling. I know, 11 hours, that's fine. We can loot everything in that time. Come on, get the steel. We need the steel. Okay. Alright, they filled it all up. They filled it all up. Now I have to pick up the pilot console, launch. Begin. Yep, let's get out of here. Ooh, okay. Alright. What is this terrain here? Forest? Oh, that's pollution. That's pollution. Alright. So we don't want to go there. We do not want to go there. Otherwise, a temperate forest will do us fine. Although... I think I actually want to go to the mountain, because we don't have any miners, actually. We don't have anyone who's good at mining, so that actually may not be good. We can probably just prioritize this, and then... Well, we're probably not going to get to the point where we can trade, but... Oh, it's near polluted tiles, so we actually don't want to be that close. How close do we have to... How far away do we need to get? I don't... How far do we need to get from the polluted tiles before it starts mattering? That's far. That far, apparently. Okay. Now, let's not make the mistake of building at the edge of the map. That would be nice. Actually being able to build the ship would be nice. Ay, caramba. This is something I notice about the Odyssey update. It does feel like the maps take longer to load. Alright, what are we dealing with here? There's actually a lot of things that we could deconstruct. Attorney's pants. You've said that already. You've said that so many times. Oh, there's a lot of steel over here. I don't know that we'll be able to get it, though. There's a lot of stuff over there. I think right here is probably the best. It's close to the forest, but not so close that we're risking a wildfire. And it's close to the steel. It's close enough to everything, but shouldn't... Our construction should not be obstructed. We can also... I think some of these buildings... No, that's marble. Never mind. Some of these are steel. Steel's really all the only thing that we need. There's steel. Okay. So, well, landing the grab ship, Thief accidentally disengaged the grab artillery caused the grab ship to free fall for several feet. Some buildings on the grab ship have sustained light damage from the crash. That's fine. So, definitely feels like we're working with less this time, though I could just be misremembering. So, Doctor, 1. Hunt, 1. Phoebe. You're actually not our researcher, are you? No, you're construction. So, construction's on 1 for you. We could actually put her on dark study. We could have 2 researchers. Warden 1. Looking at 2. Growing at 1. We can also put, like, plant cutting at 2. So, immediately, need to set up a growing zone. We want to put it a little far away, just so we don't cause any disturbances. This is like super fertile soil, I think. Or is that just mud? No, this is rich soil. So we can put a growing zone there. That should be far enough away. That should be far enough away that it won't cause problems for us. Now, we need to start working on ship facilities. So immediately we just need to start putting stuff down. Just start putting down infrastructure. And I'm gonna just put it like this. And that is like genuinely all the substructure we have. So we're gonna put down the foundation before we do anything. And we have time. We got time. We got time. Because Odette over there, she can't even research anyway. She's going to be busy doing her thing. We have a few survival meals. Dixon's helping out with the hauling right now, so that's actually very helpful. Oh boy, we're gonna be seeing a lot of botched construction, by the way. So we may not even get to build all of this. We're moving at 3 times speed. Are you just that slow, or are you wandering? She's going for a walk. Okay. Let's do schedules. There we go. Now we just kind of wait. I really wish you would start with the ones closer to the actual grav ship, because it won't matter if it's not connected, or if we waste all of our resources. Let's do this actually. Let's do why? Okay, that's kind of stupid. I can't mass forbid, I can only specially forbid. Specifically forbid. Dixon over there's a mean machine. Let's get her... What weapons do we have? A steel breach axe. Auto pistol will probably have to be it. Better weapons would be awesome, but... oh well. I really hate... I don't know why she's building it in this way. Why is she building the stuff over here before the stuff over here? It doesn't make sense. Like, look, now they're sleeping outside. We can just build beds. May as well do wood. Everyone's just like sleeping on the dirt. Here's the thing, right? I understand they don't have beds, so they can't really sleep anywhere. Why are they sleeping on the dirt? You could at least like sleep indoors or like in the home territory, right? That would make more sense. But no, they'll just collapse wherever they are. No sense of self-preservation. Excuse me. Can't really build anything until we have something to build it on. You know, we'll do it. We'll do the West of Luck 2. The West of Luck 2. Because I'm not gonna waste such an awesome name on on the previous run. No, build that one. Build that one. We need... the structure to actually be connected and coherent. Please. Ugh. Research bench is a must right away. As of this moment, I would did we establish the Holy Land yet? Not yet. We're working on it. Welcome to the stream. Last few attempts didn't go so well, so we're trying again. No, welcome. Oh, praise the Lord. They didn't botch the construction. First thing we need... Solar panels the first priority? Or batteries? Probably batteries. No Holy Land is complete without the spilled blood of the heretics. True! True, I agree. This has been fact-checked as true. No heretics allowed. None. Actually, if you could work on the bed, that would be more... The beds are more important than anything else at the moment. Please. What's it doing? She's still planting rice. Okay. She'll get around to researching when she gets to it. Please cut down these trees. I'm really... With all the botched constructions, I'm really afraid that we're gonna run out of resources. And just end up with a weird patchwork grav ship that can't even take off because there's holes in the floors. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this actually. I'm gonna do that because I want to build one side at a time. With our low construction, we really can't be too careful. After this, I think, yeah, Dixon is our hunter, so she can actually just go off and get to work. I guess this area can become our kitchen. I have to think. Well, let me try something. Can we put down floors on the substructure? We can. You should totally make the ominous obelisk the centerpiece of the Holy Land if you find it. In this, it actually will just appear. It'll appear, but the issue is with this one. What's interesting about Odyssey is that you can't stay in one place. You can't stay in one place, so you actually have to keep moving. So there really is no what would you say? There's no there's no establishing the Holy Land for these guys. They just gotta keep moving until they annihilate the mech hive. Because otherwise the mech hive is gonna keep chasing us. So first, we take out the mech hive heretics. Then we establish the Holy Land. There's sort of an order of operations here. Unfortunately. One thing at a time, as it were. It's gonna be so scuffed. There's a question of whether we want to do nutrient paste or meat, but I think we might actually just want to do meat this time around. Trying to get back to gacha farming, trying to have fun rimming on stream. Thank you much, BB. I was about to say I hope you have fun, but you're playing a gacha game, so that's not on the table. I hope... No, but thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. They really can't get their priorities straight. What else? We need to do a roof. At least, we can't get it all indoors, but we can at least put a roof over the bed. Come on. Come on, Phoebe, you can do it. That'll have to be good enough. That'll have to be good enough. Let's get the butcher table. We can actually do a fueled stove immediately. We can replace it later. But we will need to start building. Of course, these guys are just gonna go over here. It's like they know we're going to do the bedrooms on that side. At least it's all connected to the grav ship now. Except for that one there. Vidette, are you still planting? She's still planting. God bless her. Visitor? Few items to trade? I would not mind trading. Odette's the one with super high social. They're going through. It's gonna be an ugly grav ship for a while. We're out of steel. We ran out of steel. So I was worried about this. The prophecy has come true. Okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna need to stop there. Start rationing, I guess. The steel that we have is the steel that we have. Unless this guy has some for us to buy. And we can deconstruct some of the stuff nearby. Sorry. Looking at the stuff. Simple short self-bow with a load of incendiary arrows. That's probably bad for us. What's a sentience catalyst? A single dose of mechanized used to enhance neural pathways in animals, permanently increasing their trainability and reducing their wildness. That is really cool. Unfortunately, can't buy it. But it is cool. So we can deconstruct this stuff down here later. We can steal their table too. We can steal their table. Yeah, though, we're gonna have to prioritize actually getting everything inside. This is a problem. In fairness, not everything needs to be inside. We were talking about this earlier, but yeah, none of our available colonists had mining skill, so we were kind of, this was kind of unavoidable. This was more or less unavoidable. Luckily, though, canceling the construction of all the panels did give us what should be enough steel. So we can reevaluate our priorities a little bit. I think I want to wait for them to finish the construction and then wait to see what we have left. So we need to make sure we have enough to actually get everything inside. I guess actually getting everything inside is not that important. It seems like a weird thing, but we won't be able to use it while we're in space, but we'd still be able to use it on the ground. So actually, weird as it sounds, things like even the freezer there, you know, that's actually not as big of a deal as it may seem. However, it does seem like we have 200 steel now. I'm not even entirely sure where that came from. So we can at least finish building some of this out. It's like this can be like a mass bedroom or something. This is important because we need the freezer in the kitchen area. The freezer needs to be inside, and I think the eating area needs to be inside. I actually don't know why she's cutting down that tree. That's that's not important. She's plants level 1. Good for her. Good for her. Give her my congratulations. Odette's plant skills are so low. It's actually ranked up. Her plant skills have actually ranked up since she's been here. There are also now shamblers on the map. What's that? That's just a badger. Okay, badgers are new. Yeah, we need to deconstruct a lot of that stuff for steel before we leave. Stupidly, deconstruction is really the only way we can get steel right now. We're almost done. We would have been done with this a long time ago if not for all of the failed deconstructions, but and we really do, we need to get oh yeah, we're gonna run out of steel sooner rather than later. And by soon I mean immediately. This was my fault. This was poor planning. There actually are worse things, but you can mark that as hunting. We can actually have Dixon start cooking. And in the meantime, we can order things to be deconstructed. Dixon is miserable because she's having to sleep outside. It's just kind of what has to happen. Some of these rice plants are almost grown, actually. So we actually shouldn't need to hunt all that much. Say that, and then all the music fades away. We do need to be wary of the shamblers. Oh no, wait, they're dead. They're all dying. Except for Pie, but she has 30 seconds. It has 30 seconds. It's about to collapse. Anyway, so those were zombies. Good for them. Construct. Deconstruct. You can steal the table. Steal the table. Deconstruct everything else. Deconstruct these two. We don't really need to deconstruct. We might steal the tables too. Oh, just take all of it. Oh, but Odette's finally gotten to the point at least where she's finally got to the point at least where she's researching. Odette, what your faction be called? Our faction is no boys allowed. The last one was no girls allowed. It's just everything's inverted. These are the successors. Let's get some chairs since we have the wood. Right? Yeah. Be forever. Who's the cook? Is it Phoebe? It is Phoebe. Oh. That's a problem, actually. I can put her on hunt and construction one. Because that's something that actually needs to happen. She's just deconstructing at this point, but we need to survive. Porcupine self-tamed. We are killing it. We are going to kill it. I'm letting you know that right now. We are going to kill it. We are going to eat it. It will be food for us. Let's do this. We need to... We'll put a dump zone here. Probably for animal corpses. So at the very least, Phoebe won't have to go like all across the map trying to get it. Dixon, you can hunt another deer. You can hunt another deer. Phoebe, why did you... Oh, it's because the freaking raccoon walked through it. Or the porcupine, whatever it was. Then are you still hunting? Oh, cancel that. We don't need to build those. They want recreation? You want frickin' recreation? Fine. Horseshoe. There you go. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Lordy. What really kills me is how much of this we're going to have to deconstruct later. That's what upsets me. It low-key feels like we're doing worse than we were last time, and I think in some ways we are. We're doing better on food. We're doing better on food, which is good, obviously, because we don't want to starve, but we don't have a miner, and we don't have a good way to actually get resources. Luckily, I mean, we only, with 3 people, we need, like, we can kill, like, 1 buck a day, and we're fine, you know? Wait, Dixon actually needed that. I had it backwards. Phoebe, what do you got? You're the melee person. You take the breach axe. I think Odette's incapable of violence, so she doesn't matter anyway. Oh, we're already getting rice, so that's... We actually don't need... All the thing I just said about hunting, we don't need to hunt anymore. We're fine. We don't need to hunt again. We're fine, actually. Dixon, what else are you good at? Medical, but we don't... Okay, she does have mining 3. Which is bad. It's bad, but it's something. And there's a whole lot of steel over here. So she can just start chipping away at that. Steel, we really need steel. So, raid, pill crew, they'll prepare for a while, then attack. That is a little close to comfort for Dixon. It is possible. With all the wolves and lynxes, he could end up getting hunted, and that'd be fun. That'd be appropriate, in a sense. Yeah, because we really need... We need some help here. We need to get all this indoors, or at least most of it. Dixon is struggling mentally, and a lot of that's because she's sleeping outside. So it seems like we might actually have enough in that sense. Yeah, we have enough wood. We can afford to. Odette has gone from 3 to 5 in plants. I just want to point that out. she's gone from 3 to 5 in plants. So potential girl is potential girl is going up in the world. 5 plant skill is pretty good. All things considered. Three cheers for potential girl. Ay caramba. Oh, the guy did. I was right. I was. I was completely right. The guy got murdered by a hungry animal. Yeah, it was the. You know, when I said that, when I introduced that idea into the world, I was not expecting it to happen, but I'm not complaining. Alright, we got rice. We got rice. This is not a drill. And it's good to get all, like, the botch harvest out of the way now, because we're only providing for 3 people, so we don't need that much rice. Hopefully, Dixon can become a semi-quality miner by the end of all of this. I don't know how much longer we have until the mech hive arrives, but I don't want to take too many chances. That's for sure. Destruction botch. You're kidding me. There we go. There we go. Dixon's bed is inside now. Dixon's bed is inside. We should have built a door over there. That's fine. We'll fix that. Of course she botched. Of course she botched it. Why wouldn't she? This is so ridiculous. Oh, this run's cursed. Oh, and Odette's intellectuals 4 now. Potential girl for the win. Got all the time in the world. Oh. Got all the time in the world. The chess table will never get built. Lord have mercy. So who wins? Potential girl or potential chess table? It seems like this is ridiculous. But we're getting our steel. We're getting our steel, so we can actually start expanding again. Actually start expanding. I'm trying to think here. What I want to do. The most important thing to do is just kind of get stuff inside. The things that we definitely need to get inside are this area over here. Is this area over here. Please build the chess table. Please build the chess table. Please. Please. I have so much riding on this. Please. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, you're almost there. You're almost there. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. There we go. Okay. Peak cinema. Here's what I might do. I'm trying to balance having everything look nice while also having everything actually kind of make sense. And keeping in mind the resources we have available to us. Curiosity, what's this? 8. Because I feel like this would make a great freezer over here, actually. Because something we can do is... I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to change Vixen's cleaning priorities, so she'll actually clean things up a little bit. We really just need to get the freezer inside. So much botched construction. Has her construction still gone up at all? It's gone up 1. It's gone up 1. Because we want a large freezer. So the reason I'm doing it like this is because we can put a wall here, and then we get all of this space for the freezer. I think actually if we want it to be exactly the same, I think we need it. Yeah, that'd be right. Hey, if you could just build that one, please. Please. Thank you. We actually have plenty of meals. Excuse me. So we could do that. Of course, it's gonna need doors. That's also something I can do, is I actually have room to expand this way the freezer. So just gonna let that all get built. We can actually start. It's going to have to be a weird like bunk room right now, but I think this will still make them happier. I still think they'll be happier this way than the other way. Actually, we can do... Oh, whoops, wrong one. Who was it? It's this one. Doing that, we can put the dresser in the corner. And I think that, because I think that should link to all the buildings. And if it doesn't, then we can maybe just like put it on the other side. Gotta get that one, the one last little piece there. And construction's botched. We're stuck here forever. But we have all the food we could need. We have all the food that we can need, and we need. Oh shoot, we need to make a chem fuel generator like immediately. I wasn't even thinking about that. We need that immediately. Sorry, doing this really quickly. Because I want enough for the wall. I need 25? 24, you're joking. Yeah, we need that actually immediately. That is such a problem. I wasn't even thinking about that, but if we don't have that, then we're screwed. If we don't have that, we're actually screwed. Because we need chem fuel. Yeah, right now we're actually sitting ducks. I wasn't even thinking. Odette, what are your... I'm gonna bring up your grow priorities to 2. Research priority to 3, but the rest of these to 4. We don't need a lot of wood right now. But we need more wood than we have, that's for sure. Because I don't even know if we have enough to get off the ground. Oh, and that needs power. Crap. Can we get some roofs, please? Yeah, shoot. I wasn't even thinking about that. I don't know how long we have. So right now we are sitting ducks for the mech hive. So we need... Do not go swimming. In fact, Dixon, you prioritize delivering too. We need to get this built immediately. We will wait till morning just for the sake of waiting. We need at least like 250 chem fuel, something like that. That's kind of the problem with our current setup. Well, there are a lot of problems with our current setup, but it's one of them. And right now, Odette and her perms is as likely to cut down a tree as she is to grow the rice. Which we have 500 rice, and they don't go bad for a month. So we're actually... And we can hunt as a backup. So... Actually, I might even... Let's do this. I'm actually going to put plant cut as our highest priority. Because we don't need more rice right now. What we need is power. What we need is power. Can you at least build the roof area? That's all I meant. So the rain is going to be dismal for their moods. Okay, we're getting wood, though. Please. Dude, what are you doing? I don't like the new swimming recreation option, just because it's now... They're now just going super far away just to go swimming. Okay, bills. Make until you have like 300. Yeah, I think this is crafting. Yeah. 0, 1, 0. Of course, it's our construction person. It is low-skilled labor, so I'm gonna put Odette on it. Because she's cutting down the trees anyway. So she's actually kind of the best person for the job. So when she's done cutting down the trees, then she can go build a generator. Please succeed in building the store. I will be very upset if it fails. Please. You're... Where's Odette? It struck the... It struck the biofuel refinery twice. The biofuel refinery is almost destroyed. Oh, it's... Oh, shoot. It's because it's in the rain. Dang it. Dang it. Beeb. I can't, it won't let me build the roof. There we go. Okay. Beeb. There you go. Literally just one screw. It was one screw. There we go. Ay, caramba. Okay. Fine. Good. Everything is fine. We really... We really need... Well, we need a lot. We need a lot. Beeb can sleep in a little bit. She needs to get to work. I don't understand Odette. She has... I mean, it's equal priority. Like, girl, we need the chem fuel. Please. We can't afford to waste what little electricity we have. Like, we need to use it before we lose it. Please. How is her plant skill coming along? It's 6 now. It's 6. She's going. She's going. I believe in potential, girl. She's working for us. Like, we genuinely have so much rice that this is more important. If we ever start to run low, we can just run over there and harvest some more. It's not only not a big deal, it's like the smallest deal possible. It's nothing. It's nothing to us. Wait, in fact, Dixon, could you just do this really quickly? Like, just start delivering the beds. Or... just start moving the beds, you know? Please. I think this will improve their moods, even if it's a crappy bedroom. It's better than not having a bedroom at all. And I think they're inclined to agree. Okay, we got our first, like, actual raid. They're attacking immediately. It's just a guy with a club. Still, I need to keep an eye on him. Wait till he crosses the river. Okay. That's incapable of violence. Oh, shoot. Odette, what are you doing? Oh. She's going down. How's she doing? She's actually okay. We don't have... Ooh, 7 construction and a night owl. He'd be really good. You know what we can do? I hate doing this. I hate doing this so much. We can, make this a prisoner bed. Yep, confirm. Have to build another bed. But 7 construction and night owl? That's too good. I'm sorry, it's too good. I guess we already have construction. 7 construction. Nine crafting is good though, but it's not just not 7 construction, it's 7 construction and passionate. So if we could then just put, we could put Phoebe entirely on cooking and researching. Like that's good. That's good to have. Let's also make sure we do this. Herbal medicine or worse. Herbal medicine or worse. Herbal medicine or worse. Because we can also just like harvest the wild heal root. We'll be fine. But we really need the help. Why are you moving so little at like so few at a time? Is it like a carrying capacity thing? Is it because you're bruised? I think it is. Oh yeah, her arms are what's injured. Oh. Actually really sucks for her. We've trapped the porcupine. How's her health? She's fine, actually. Maybe you could just get that out of there, please. Thank you. Honestly, just I'm gonna have Dixon tend Odette and Phoebe too. Even though it's not life-threatening, like just we don't want infections. We don't want nothing. Better for these things to be tended than not, even if we don't have any medicine. Even 13 quality, like that's fine. That's fine. Just something. And Odette's really struggling. She's recreation starved, like, girl. It's because her manipulation's so low that she can't do anything quickly. Resistance is only 12. That's actually not bad. Odette. Play some horseshoes, girl. Like, chill out. I told you to chill. I literally told you to chill. Those were your exact instructions. She did that entirely to herself. I didn't have any recreation today. Why didn't you take a break today? You had a scheduled break. You didn't take your scheduled break. That's not my fault. Don't blame the boss man for your own lack of self-care, alright? Okay. Still like recreation starved. Like, girl, do something then. I'll have Phoebe build the chairs. We'll get you a chess table. There we go. We have chess. Are you happy now? We have chess. Be happy. Or she botched construction. Quest active. Young drifter desires alms. A poor child is begging for 3 medicine. Child's not part of any faction. Wish you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest her without diplomatic consequences. Where is the child? The child has no skills. As when I was a child, I was a child. I understand. I've never actually messed with child mechanics. I would low-key be super tempted to arrest and recruit the child. Except for we're kind of low anyway. How much medicine do we have? We have 40. Sure. Nixon, you're not doing anything important. Just give the child the stuff. Give the child the stuff. The beggar has accepted the items and is leaving. Cool. Steve is fully healed. That's good. But I can get back to that, and I think this is going to be like either the last chem fuel thing or like the second to last. So we wanted 300. So after this, we could even consider destroying the wood fire generator and making it a chem fuel generator instead, which I believe would be more efficient. Oh, Phoebe has food poisoning. That's awesome. Isn't it Dixon is on healing? Yeah. Oh, I see the problem. Well, no, it's equal to mine or to clean, so she's just been... We'll put her in clean 1. Mining is important, but we need everything to be spick and span, and the base isn't that big, so it wouldn't take her long to clean anyway. The issue is just, I worry about her like going all the way over here to mine and then going all the way back over here to clean because there's a speck of dust or something. We can also reset her her priorities later, so it's not like it's permanent. At least it doesn't have to be permanent. Eve is struggling though. How's the resistance going? Still 11.3, so she's gonna be a while. Eve, could you stop barfing everywhere? Please, thank you. Look now, look what you've done. Now Dixon's got to clean it all up. I'm once again asking for a switch that says don't clean outdoors. Why are we cleaning outdoors? Another raid. It's just another guy with a knife. Another guy with a club, excuse me. Oh, I forgot Phoebe is still... Oh, this is gonna be rough. Uh-oh. We're fine. So I don't even think her health is in... Yeah, her health's not in danger. She's just... Her threshold was already super low. On account of the food poisonings. She's okay. She's fine. Bro, treat her. What are you doing? Like, I know she's not in danger, but you could still treat her. There we go. Now she's capable of walking. Isn't that great? These guys. Working with a bunch of lunatics. All she needed was a good hit on the head to recover from her food poisoning. Makes all the problems go away. Though she does need to get her axe back. Odette has not gotten... Wait, why is she in the hospital? Just because of her bruise? Get back to work. You can deconstruct that generator, build another one in its place. I'm gonna keep the game running because they're about to all go to bed. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. We still accomplished nothing. Resistance check. 7.4. It is going down. It is really going down. Babe, are you alright? Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She'll survive. She'll survive. I wish she'd actually do some construction, but she's fine. Odette's feeling good. Oh, we're finally getting... she's finally getting the herbal medicine. That is awesome. Oh, she's still on catharsis. That would make sense. Burning bash from her work, that does help. Because she's passionate about so many things. So that that helps. Odette is slowly becoming the backbone of the team. And we still have 30 survival meals, so getting this, we're all right. We're doing good. We probably need to build more shelves. Kind of waiting for Phoebe to finish building the things she's already supposed to have built, or starting on new things. We'll do a steel door. Like, I don't know why she's prioritizing the furniture now instead of the wall. Now she's building power lines. Girl, build the wall, please. Why did you drop the steel? You needed the steel. There we go. Storage. I believe we need important. Clear all except for foods. We're gonna need to build a prison sooner rather than later, but Kenna will be recruited sooner rather than later, so it's at the very least only a temporary problem. And it's a pretty comfortable cell, all things considered, so I don't think we need to worry about her rebelling or anything like that. Like, just looking at her needs, quite comfortable. Yeah, she's like, yeah, actually, you know, this is a pretty nice spot. This whole prison thing ain't so bad, actually. Probably feels like she's in Sweden. Her room is more comfortable than everyone else's is. Hold on, let's do this. Not survival meals. Not pemmican. So those don't go bad. We don't need to put them in the freezer. They don't go bad. Odette, why the actual heck did you just eat a packaged survival meal? That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Those things are really important. Okay, now Phoebe's getting around to the rest of it. And luckily her construction's going up through this whole process. I mean, she's gone from 5 to 7, which isn't great. It's not the same as Odette, who's gone from, what was it, 3 to 6? That's also because construction takes more time. So, that'll do that, you know? I can also delete that. We don't need that. It looks like... Oh, forgot one. There we go. There we go. We have a freezer now. We have an actual freezer. So now even if we want to, you know, if we wanted to hunt for our food, we could. And it wouldn't be a big deal. We kind of don't even need to worry about it. Incoming mechanoids. We have a week. We have a week to get ready to go. So that's... We're actually kind of A-okay. I do want to do this. At the very least, that is a surprise tool that'll help us later. Because we don't need everything inside. We don't, but... Getting at least, like maybe this room inside would be cool. At least that much, you know? I think we should have enough for all that. Oh yeah, we also do need to get the, where is it? Power. Chem fuel generator. We need that. We're also just going to need to get everything ready to leave in general. So like Dixon, I might put just Dixon on hauling, because we need to get as much stuff inside as possible. Like, let things get dirty, that's alright. I can deal with dirty. A little bit of dirty is tolerable. How is there mining gone up? Also, just wondering. It's gone from 3 to 4. moving up in the world. Moving up. Lordy. These generators actually don't cost a lot to make, which is a little surprising, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's put some fuel in there. Yeah, there we go. I also don't think that creates heat, so... I was planning on making this big room on the side a rec room, but we might swap that around a little bit. Is there a place I can put this where it's not in the way? No. Nah, there isn't. But I can at least... Kinda in the way no matter where I put it, but at least if I put it over here, it's arguably less in the way. Arguably. Kinda how you coming? Ooh, a slaver! I do like slavers. 3.2. Um, don't. Well, I doubt we'd actually be able to afford anyone, but we'll see. If we need to sell some chem fuel or whatever, we can do that. We can do that. We're also gonna need to start. It's not a super high priority, but we do need to start working on a frickin' storage room. Because we're running low. Alright, what do we got? Oh, this is interesting. Huh. So he actually joins as a slave. That's a new mechanic. What are Bio looking like? That's bad. He's a child. That's why. Yeah, no, he's not worth it. What about WoW over here? No, he's also really bad. He's super passionate about cooking, but he has a 0 to it. That's awful, dude. I guess it's because they're both children, so they don't really have stats. Scimitar cat. Sounds like a saber-tooth cat. That's interesting. We might be able to buy that, except I don't think we have anyone with high enough animal skills to actually tame it or train it. Quest active awoken soldiers. Talking to Kit learned of an infamous company of mercenaries. These ancient soldiers from a long-forgotten era. They've recently woken from cryosleep, causing trouble in the area. The company is led by Scylla, who possesses a unique masterwork weapon. That is not something we can do, though. The mechanoid relay is good, but I worry... I don't think we can take out mechanoids at our current level. We need someone with crafting skills. Like super high crafting skills. Like Kenna. But we also need to get working on the actual benches. We need to actually research. Yeah, because I mean we have armor, which is great. Um, but our weapons are bad, so it doesn't really matter. But we do need to start working on some kind of industry. That is true. Still have 5 days before we need to actually jump ship. Dixon, why are you upset? I know your bunk sucks. Chemical starvation. That'll do it. That's the main thing. Alright. Nothing I can really do about that. I think my immediate goal is just to get this area inside. And then we can take off and go somewhere else. I'm tempted to go after the relay. The issue is just I don't think we can take on mechanoids right now. That's the problem. So we really need, and Kenna will help with this. Because we could maybe even put Phoebe on research. We could put Phoebe on research and be done with it. But we could put Phoebe on research and be done with it, rather than train Odette. And that would be fine. So Kenna can handle all of our construction, and then once she's done constructing, we can put her on crafting, and that's not a big deal. That's kind of the interesting thing about this. Is that we start off with, you know, a grav ship and mech armor, and it's all super cool. But then we can't actually do anything with it. We still have to research everything. In terms of research, we actually don't start with any more research than the usual crash landed, or at least not much more. We only have the bare minimum we need to fly the ship. Oh, we got a gift. 3 medicine. We actually got back what we gave to that one kid. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Sorry, I'm thinking about expanding this bedroom and what that looks like. Something we could do is we could just make one big barracks and be fine, but then we can also just like kind of make arbitrary divisions along the way. Be interesting. Okay, there we go. Now we have Kenna. Kenna is still naked. But Kenna, construction is actually your main thing. We don't really need you on hunting. I guess crafting. We can put you on crafting. Art's not important. I guess leave that all at 3. We can put down a crafting spot. Do we have... Oh. No, yeah, there it is. We have a little bit of plain leather. So we actually could make a tailor bench just really quickly. And have Kenna start making some clothes for herself. Dixon, I am sorry about the the crowding. It's kind of necessary. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, we can just reinstall the light, though. Now construction is going to move a lot faster. I don't actually feel a need to take Phoebe off construction at the moment. I think double teaming it is smarter. Although actually, you know what? Phoebe can still be... I can put her like construction 2. I think I'm gonna put research at 1 for her. Because the research is more important. Party, I'll take a party. Are you still... Oh, I took her off cleaning the hall instead. Dixon, I need you to clean. Why are we having an outdoor party? That's... okay. Outdoor party, I guess. Hooray. Anna needs to make herself a pair of pants. There we go. So give her the pistol. This table has also just never been repaired, which is kind of funny. It's been there for ages, but no one's ever bothered to repair it. We still have 4 days. I'm gonna order more wood to be cut. We just need to get as much wood as we can fit on the ship. There we go. We finished the substructure. There we go. There we go. Everything's good. We're good. We're making it. Definitely a much stronger start than last time. Kenna went to sleep. We need to... Oh, actually, Kenna is a night owl. Kenna's a night owl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to get her up at night. That's really good, actually. Night owls are awesome because it especially if you have 2 people with the same skill set, it doubles your productivity. Doubles your productivity. It's awesome. Night owls are the best. I know, I hate how lopsided the ship is too. And we'll fix it. And we'll fix it sooner rather than later, but these things take time. At least now we've not only do we have a good builder, but we have a good builder who We have a good builder who's motivated to do work. She's passionate about construction. She's passionate about crafting. We're gonna need crafting. I wish we could get to a point where we could be done constructing, but there we are. I think next time we move, I might plant cloth as well as rice. We actually are running surprisingly low. Odette just started a new harvest. It's a bit late for that, girl. It's a bit late for that. But we can hunt as well, so that doesn't really matter. In fact, let's do this. Corpses, animal corpses. Not allow rotten. So we can actually send Odette to hunt a thing or two before we leave. Donkeys give lots of meat. Do that. There's the party notification. The party's been over for a while. I think our next order of business is improving the bedrooms. Then once we improve the bedrooms, we can get to work elsewhere as well. And it'll all be good. It'll all be lovely. Wait, Kenna, why are you asleep? A hunt for Jack. Send us a message. Fugitive named Jack skipped from custody, transport flight to flee to an abandoned orbital platform. And our room is to grab ship and kill Jack. What are you with the grab ship device? That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. We might even be able to just go do that ourselves. I didn't even realize we had the freaking, Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I've made a mistake. This is no longer inside. Shoot. Oh, we still have so much stuff labeled for deconstruction. Shoot. We need to cancel all that. We're not as desperate as we were before. We'll save our resources. The crafting is actually a bit more important. Maybe not much more important, but girl needs some pants. I do want to see how close we are to that orbital platform. That would be good to know. This is going out to hunt something else. see. Two days. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up and not actually have her finish this construction. So we can get all of this actually indoors. And then after that, it's just Hall City. I mean, I guess we've actually kind of... Well, Dixon's got it, presumably. And I'm actually gonna put hauling at 2. Days. Let me look at something. Let's look at the map. What are we researching next? We could research hydroponics. Let's get solar panels. Excuse me. Ugh. Let's see. That's the hunt for Jack. Can we get there with the fuel that we have? I don't mind just going, you know. I'm not crazy about the 37 gold. It might be worth it, but can I just take a nap? I do know that her species. Let me look at her genome if I can. Where is it? Sleepy. It's hard for us than others. That doesn't tell me how many hours of sleep she needs, but I think that just means that she's going to take a little bit of a nap every now and then. Which, you know, is okay. That's fine. Debt, I'm actually... You're hauling now. You're hauling now. You need to get as much stuff inside as possible. I was also thinking researching hydroponics wouldn't be the worst thing, because we don't actually need to put them inside. We can put them outside, and then just have sort of the mobile hydroponics with us. But I think we want to get some batteries and solar panels first. That's my thought. Rice, we can actually do like a quick manual harvest. Let's get as much of that as we can before we go. Odette being on one hauling is actually throwing it off. And aren't you upset? Wait, hold on. Oh, she's actually not upset. Because she has fur, so she doesn't actually care. Never mind. Oh well, I guess we have a pair of pants now for anyone who needs them. That's good, I guess. Alright. Where's Dixon? What's she doing? Kenna's actually gotten she's actually cleaning now. I don't know why she's just sweeping outside. That feels like a waste. Most available strange signal. That's actually that's the obelisk, so that's not something we really need to do right now. Okay. I'm putting everyone on priority 1 haul. Like, y'all just need to get stuff on the ship and go. I'll allow the cleaning because the place is filthy and it won't take long. She's just going between the same 2 spots. Wait, why are you cleaning dirt all the way over there? That's not... Why? No. Don't clean dirt all the way over there, you don't... Oh, they can't haul anymore because the ship is full. Okay. Right, alright. What do I want to do? I can... really quickly. Don't want to waste time. I can make a steel shelf. Do I want to steel? Yeah, screw it. Let's do steel. We can really quickly build a steel shelf. Because in building the steel shelf, that'll give us the storage space we need to actually store more steel. And wood, for that matter. You can rest when we're in space. Come on. There we go. There we go. Everyone's just hauling more wood. We actually don't need more wood. We can get more later. Steel is much more important. I'm watching this pile over here. When this pile disappears, we're going. We're going. We're really close. When this steel's all harvested up, we're gone. Hold on, everyone stop what you're doing. They gotta play horseshoes. Please. Alright. Here we go. So I do think we're gonna go after Jack first. Let me do this. Here. Oh, that's vac suit. That's not armor. Kenna needs it more because she's actually going to be fighting. Whereas Odette is not. Is she a nudist? No. Oh, did someone take the pants? There's definitely a pair of pants somewhere. There's a pair of pants somewhere. Even if someone took off the pants they were wearing, it would be somewhere. Unless someone's pair of pants actually got destroyed. Which I guess is what happened. I guess that's what happened. Excuse me. Okay. What's 295 out of 500? Oh, that's the substructure. Alright. Ooh, so we're over halfway of what this can take. How do we make... Yeah, I'm sure. Can we... no. Okay, we can't actually go there. So it seems like it's almost a series of, like, gradual movement. So if we want to get... We're not going to be able to get to Jack within the actual scope of the quest. Is the problem. We're going to have to start moving this way, I think. $200 chem fuel. So ideally, we would just want to start going that way. Yeah, we can't go up there because of pollution. So going down here-ish? That seems to be the better idea. Yeah, it seems we can't actually go to space, not really. Until we upgrade our ship. Oh yeah, you can see like the little hole, the crater. That is cool. Okay, so now we just kind of rinse and repeat, I guess. And we know the butcher table was outside, so I guess we'll also see if the butcher table was lost. What do we want? That's good mining. This is a solid wall of stone, but there's actually nothing to mine over there. Okay, there's the compacted steel. Actually, this where it's put us might actually be the best spot. Because it doesn't seem like there's any real territorial advantage to going anywhere else. I will just move us farther south, so we can take advantage of that fertile area up to the right of us. And to get us closer to the steel. There are people already on the outside of the ship. Which is funny. it just is. We do need to get to microelectronics before we upgrade. That's kind of the issue. Like, we can get solar panels and hydroponics, but hydroponics isn't even the worst thing for us at the moment. We can do all that. I'm sorry, Odette needs those pants. But we can zone. This area over here is super fertile, so we can do a nice big zone of rice. And nope, that's not what I meant. Big zone over here of cotton. We'll have enough wood for a long while, so I'm not actually worried about that. But we will need to start researching smithing and getting all of that under control. So what are our goals? I'm sorry, I guess we are almost at time. That's why my mind is starting to fry. My mind is starting to fry. I think our immediate priorities are just getting smithing up, getting a storage area, solar panels, and then maybe putting some hydroponics on the ship. The other thing that's kind of interesting is we do technically... What's our launch period? We still have 5 days. But we do technically have enough chem fuel to make another leap. Oh, and we're in a permanent summer biome, so yeah, we can stay here and do some farming. That'll be good. These doors open. I'm surprised it's permanent summer, but it's also like 60 degrees out. Which is surprising. So it's just gonna be like 60 degrees year round, I guess. Sending Dixon out to do a few items to trade, that would be good. Nice to be the double. She's not. She needs stuff to do. I think I'm gonna send her out to hunt some things while the map is safe. Because that will also... That will give us more than enough food to last a while. And it will give us the leather we need to start making some clothes for people. Because we need clothes. We're naked. It's not pretty. But otherwise, we're definitely doing better than last time, but that's not saying a lot. We're doing better. That ain't saying a lot. So trying to think what we want to do. The main thing I think is actually just gonna be making this all symmetrical. Strange as a priority as that may seem. Strange as a priority as that may seem. Fill up our freezer with meat. I know you're naked, but talk to this person. Oh yeah, we could sell the drugs. Oh, we had another one. Maybe we already got rid of it. No matter, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I'm gonna put like a dumping stockpile zone here. Get these things out. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Awful, awful. I think staying on this map, at least for the foreseeable future, still might be the best thing for us to do. The year-round growing period will let us rest. It'll give us a breather. I mean, I guess it all depends on the mech hive, but let me check something. 12? Is that? Oof. This might be the end of what we can add to the ship. I was hoping to add the rec room on that side, but that might be a pipe dream. That might be a pipe dream. We'll have to see. Somewhere there's going to be solar panels somewhere. And I do still feel pretty confident about the idea of building hydroponics. Building hydroponics on the ship that just come with us wherever we go. I like that idea. Oh, I didn't realize hogs gave pigskin instead of plain leather. Xena will get on that eventually. Start making some stuff. I'm not worried about wood right now. Actually, we did reorder people's priorities. Odette. Growing is at least as important as plant cutting. I am going to bring the hauling back up. That's not as much of a concern at the moment. And once Dixon... We'll see when Dixon is done, because it'll say that she's idle. And once she's idle, we'll put her on mining duty. I'm gonna do this. Cook fine meal 4. Makes sense. One of these rooms over here is going to need to be a battery room. That much is certain. Otherwise, we'll just have to build from there. There's just a lot. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. That was supposed to be simple meal. I don't want people getting food poisoning. What's her cooking skill? 7? That's not good enough. You don't want people making fine meals until they're above 10. You laugh, but someone's gonna get food poisoning from that. Almost assuredly. I'm very curious to see how much substructure we have left once all of this is done. I should go though. We are definitely at time. I have to use the bathroom anyway and take care of myself. Or we can deal with the Manhunter pack. Manhunting bluebirds. Oh, and they're right there too. This is like that one stupid movie. Oh, okay. Because they're right there. We do not have a lot of time. Now they've spotted us. Now they've spotted us. Okay, there's one. Here comes another. Bye-bye, bluebird. Come on, one more. One. Take him out. Here he comes, here he comes. Come on, take him down, take him out. Jesus, it's Jason Bourne. Alright. That bird was flying in like A jet fighter. Alright, we're fine though. We're fine. We're fine, I think we're fine. We'll call it there though. We'll call it there. This definitely went... Bye-bye, Bluebird. You wouldn't get it. Nah, but we'll call stream. We will be streaming Thursday. I don't know what we'll be streaming. I'm gonna try to figure something out. Otherwise, still a normal schedule. So more RimWorld next Tuesday and more Metaphor on Sunday. I'll see you then.